It was like Harry Potter. I don't remember which one. It was the one where Dobby died.
You start in the middle of a series when you're watching movies?
No, I only watch like the middle one.
Why wouldn't you start at the beginning?
It's not like a purposeful thing.
You just like happen to just watch Harry Potter 3 first?
Yeah.
With Dobby?
Is that the third one?
I don't know.
Where he dies?
I'm not that familiar with the series to quote with what happens in each movie, but it's not the first one. I'll tell you that.
I saw it with other people in the theaters when people still went to the movies.
Which one of the fucking Hunger Games did you watch?
I don't fucking remember. What's his name?
What
PETA
happened?
gets like turned.
He gets what?
Turned against like the group or something.
That's probably the second
He's like
one.
a traitor.
Yeah. Was it when she shoots the bow and arrow into the thing and explodes the force field? All right. Welcome to episode 14 of Brother.
You know.
I used to be able to hold up my hand with the number of episodes it was. But I can't do that
5
anymore. Yeah. Or like 7, 8.
Once you get past...
I can do 9, but I don't think I did it up to then.
You get to 10.
I get 10. Yeah, just drop the mic. That doesn't count. You look like a fool over there.
Holding a microphone. It's
So.
multitasking. That's number and an action. It's 2 things.
Yeah, you can only do 1 per turn though, so you gotta choose 1.
It's on 1 card. It's a special action.
Oh, well.
So
That's card games for you, dude. You can just be like, but wait, you didn't read the fine print actually on my card.
There's like a little description there.
That actually explains it on there. If you just look at the card. I actually can do the thing that completely bones the cool maneuver you were trying to do.
It's the best.
That's my least favorite thing where I'm just like, man, I just really have this really cool strategy I really want to get off. And it's like the whole time I'm doing that, I'm just getting fucking just bombarded with whatever the hell their whole strategy is. Like with Joe, he would have like poison set up. So like no matter what happens, I'm just slowly losing health each turn. And I'm like, no matter what I do, he's got like a wall of things, monster set up. You just can't get through it. He's like, play another monster card. I'm just like, hey Joe, fuck yourself. I can't.
I wonder if he came up with that himself.
0% chance he made that deck himself. He probably looked up. Well, he probably just bought the exact cards for the deck. It was
that's the way to do it.
He's like, here's on eBay poison deck. You know, you just buy that.
You just buy the poison deck pack.
I mean, tell you what, it was effective and it fucked me up. Made me not want to play Magic and made me want to figure out my own strategy. But at a certain point, I stopped caring. I think, and I was like, I don't care to defeat his poison deck. He can win in this stuff.
Dude, I wonder what happened to all my Magic cards that I had.
You don't know where they are? I have them all just stashed in my closet with my tarot cards, just in the back spot you can't really see.
There's so many cards.
Yeah,
I've got baseball
so
cards. Whatever.
Well, you have it like organized though, right? You have them like actually in a folder thing.
I've got a book and like a solid plastic case that holds like multiple rows.
Solid plastic case. I don't even know what to picture. Like an ammo crate for cards.
Basically, it's like a clear plastic.
Wow. The things that we humans make for our needs, shit. That's so cool.
Card holders, man.
Yeah. Well, you didn't like individually sleeve them, right? You just put them in spots in like a notebook, basically.
Yeah, like I didn't have individual sleeves to put on them and then slide them into the pouch.
Joe would always have like the individual. I'm like, so meticulous.
Yeah,
every card you're gonna put a sleeve on it.
Putting that one book of cards together.
He's like shuffling it. It's like half of them are flying out of the thing. I'm like, what's the advantage with the sleeves? Look how cool it looks, but I can see the edges.
What if like you drop the booklet into a pool or something?
The booklet, it's coming out. It's like a loose thing.
That it slides in. And it's sleeved though.
It's not.
Even if it comes out of the pouch.
Yours is way more safe because they're at least somewhat like suctioned in there.
Yeah. It's like hard as fuck to get them out.
So
top row is definitely the easiest.
It's a little bit waterproof.
Like where the top of the plastic kind of like opens.
Yeah.
So it's like.
But just that edge will get moist then of the card. Yeah. Talking about cards, guys. Anyone?
All kinds of cards.
Anyone know cards?
This is the card episode.
Mom texted me today. She was like, "What does the Ace of Spades mean?" I'm like, What do you mean? In what context? The ace of...
It's a 1 or 10
Yeah.
or 11 or something.
Well,
I haven't played blackjack in forever.
it's 11 because 10 is a card. 11 was jack.
That it is.
Actually, I think ace would be more, right? Well, ace is always 1.
Or. That's the only one that's like a 1 or something else, like whatever you need.
For blackjack specifically? I don't know. I don't know the blackjack rules. We can look that up, or you can look that up on your phone. What does an ace mean in blackjack?
It's probably a 1 or 11. What does she mean?
I know it means 1 in most cards, but she's like, I've been seeing the ace of spades around. And first of all, I'm like the card, you're just finding this card laying around places. Where are you seeing? She's like, no, I've been seeing the shape in like my plants. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean you're seeing the shape of an ace of spades in your plants?
Seeing patterns where there aren't.
I'm telling
any.
you, she might be losing it. She's slowly.
She's
the
really
faculties.
grasping onto the conspiracy side of everything.
She's
Literally
like this.
everything.
She's like this. I remember when she first told us about Q. I was like, Mom, yes, I know what Q is. Please tell me you're not a firm believer. And she was.
Of course she was.
And I was like, oh man.
I was like, Alex, don't ask as you were asking. So like, you already know. You already know that. Of course.
Yeah, it's living in disbelief where you're like, ugh.
Okay, so an ace is 1 or 11,
So
and also you can see it in a plant, I guess.
You can see it in a plant. According to Lisa, our mom, you can see cards or shapes in plants. She's like, "What does it mean?" I'm like,
"It doesn't mean anything."
She's like, "Is that the ace of? Is that like the ace of swords from tarot? The ace of spades?" I'm like, "Okay, first of all, unfortunately I know the answer.
Yes,
and no, you're wrong. It's incorrect. Spades would be earth because shovel.
That's why she saw it in a plant.
Diamonds would be swords because it's diamonds. Hearts is cups for love, and then clubs is wands.
Dude, I'm all cups.
So everything's translated to tarot, translated to cards. So
okay.
Basically, what I told her is that she's very connected with the earth right now, and because that's what she wanted to hear. That's what she needed.
Yeah,
that's what she needed.
Yeah, that's
to hear.
what she was. Yeah,
that's what she. I don't care if that's what she wanted to hear. That's what she needed to hear from me at that time. And she was like, "I think you're right."
Like, yeah. Yeah. Of course I am. That'll be $200,000.
I was going to say, specifically giving you something that I already know, information about you, personal information.
That's crazy.
There's nothing psychic about it.
You're just reading the alignment of the stars.
Is this the swords? That's all I did was correct her on that. She already knew what she wanted to hear.
She needed you to say it though.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, the earth. Like I'm part of the earth. Like like I am the earth."
Yeah, yeah. Mom.
Our mom's a pretty big hippie. It's a good and bad. How are you a hippie that supports Trump?
The mental gymnastics are absurd.
I mean, how would you even explain that? Because Bob,
I wouldn't even bother trying.
Our mom's live-in mate is very much
live-in mate
is very much not. I think that's how she would describe him, right?
I wish you wouldn't use the word mate.
Well, what do you? I mean, unfortunate, but fact. They're not just hanging out all the time.
It's very scientific.
They're just really close friends, right, Nick? Is that mom tells you that, and you're like, okay, thanks, Mom.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Nick, all right. Yes. So our mother's live-in mate, Bob, is clearly a conservative man. So it's like, oh yeah, of course he's gonna like Trump. Kind of makes sense. With our mom, this pot smoking, cooking, plant loving person, just loves Donald Trump, just vehemently, just loves him.
Yeah.
How can you do it?
He's a businessman.
But she's a hippie. She should hate corporations and things that go against nature. He literally stands for everything that she says that she doesn't like.
Coincidence.
That's why I'm confused that she's like a big fan. There's probably a lot of people out there like this too, which is why it's it's amusing to me that people can be like this. It's very strange. It's like
it'd be amusing if it wasn't like detrimental. To the country.
At this point, I'm almost like nihilistic about it, or it's like, oh, there's no point to anything. So just let them just dance in their own little fairy tale world of make believe. We can choose to ignore them.
Okay.
Just wave them off.
I mean, that's one way for sure.
I mean, the alternative is to listen to them and be like, yeah, all right, yep, what you're saying is very true. Your insane ramblings.
Those are two. There's a huge amount of middle ground between those two.
Well,
massive.
It's also not.
There is.
But I feel like if she would just, come to grips with her actual beliefs, she wouldn't like Donald Trump,
Well,
if she kind of like removed the political overtake of her mind, because for some reason everything's political, if she just removed the veil, you think it would be, she would be a more like, I think she would, open person, like nice, joyful?
Absolutely not.
No.
That would take so much soul searching.
Yeah, and it would. It really would.
Actual work and probably less drinking. So, good luck with that.
That helps with the disconnect.
I bet. Yeah, I bet I would.
It's become more natural,
It's way more natural.
Gone on.
Yeah.
It's become less of a something that takes away the pain and more of a, I need this to function.
To wake up, probably.
Yeah. Well, that's we don't need to go that far. I need stuff to help me, but it's not alcohol. Thankfully,
you need alcohol.
It's not
to
alcohol,
wake up, or else you get all. I've seen it.
Can you imagine? Like, that would suck.
Nick, where's my vodka? I'm like, dude,
have you seen it? You haven't seen it. You haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it, Alex.
I can't imagine hearing that. Nick, where's my vodka?
Like, dude,
as if she's lost it.
Well,
that's the joke, that she wouldn't lose it. She would always know where it is.
Well, she would lose it like after a couple sippies.
Well. Get a couple sippies in you.
Things just kind of disappear.
What? Where's my phone? We've all
just
done that.
Across the house.
Different room. How'd it get there?
You didn't even leave.
You haven't moved for hours. You had your phone earlier. How'd it get over there?
Mystery. The mystery of the magic.
Dude, that's always something you got to figure out. It's like, man, where did the blanket come in? Like, where did I just miss some knowledge of time passing? There's something.
There's a period of time you're just not sure what time, where, when.
Usually with alcohol involved,
That's always
misplaced
fun.
Phones where I'm like, oh shit, what the hell did I do with that? I've just been sitting in bed all day, and it's just out here on the coffee table. I'm like, I could have sworn I was looking at Reddit before falling asleep. No, I wasn't.
Magical.
Usually that's, the days that you just kind of are at a certain point of tiredness that you just hit the bed and you're just boom, just sleeping immediately. You don't even get time to go through your day, semi-consciously and go through the beginning dream processes. You just KO immediately.
Well, I don't really remember many dreams,
Well, I don't remember
of
dreams
the weed.
now. Yeah.
It's usually just blackness and then you're awake.
Yeah. Sometimes you're rested, sometimes you're not,
Yeah, usually. Yeah.
It's a dice roll sometimes. Depends on the number of hours slept. And that's basically it. Sleep pretty well. Usually.
Good enough. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, smoking before bed is what some people do to actually help them go to sleep.
And also, it stops others from sleeping. So it's like,
How does it do
Who's
it?
to say? Yeah. How does that work? What are the rules?
Yeah. Because I smoke, get tired, but I can also smoke to get more awake. It doesn't make sense to me, but,
It's the same weed.
Yeah. The mind is a enigma. Doesn't really make sense, but you get that first hit in the morning, you're like, wow, I guess we're ready to start the day, aren't we? Get a move
Just
on.
the first hit.
Yeah. Well, I do a big one. You get
What do you
get
mean?
started.
Like
it's
kind
of like
one
fucking,
big rip.
Really fucking revving that tractor.
Getting that so it's tractor. Tractors are
you
massive.
get started on the first try when you really get you get like
you got to get your whole
like
arm
what
and
Dad
body
imagined himself as, a big
lumbering man,
mountain of a man, like not what he is
in his head. Yeah, for sure.
Just fucking. Woof. That's like what the first hit gets you. That's tractor starting up first time.
You will get
and
it.
So are you. You know what I'm saying?
That'll get you going.
You're starting up first time.
It puts some fuel in my tank for sure. For sure.
Man, I swear, get that with some coffee. Whew. Coffee with weed, dude. That mixture. Something about it. The caffeine mixed with the THC makes the body go into a sort of relaxed, energized state of alertness, but also. But what what does it matter, dude?
You sound like you've lost your goddamn mind.
I have. But it's like, what is it, the poor man's speedball? Is that what it's called?
The poor man's meatball?
Speedball. But yeah, also poor man's meatball. That would just be ground beef, right? Ground beef and breadcrumbs. That's the poor man's meatball.
Yeah, that would be.
Poor man's speedball. Yeah, because isn't the speedball just like, it's Coke with like a downer?
Mm-hmm.
So you just like, your body's just like, whoa, what are we doing? It makes you feel all sick.
Your entire
and
nervous system is fucked.
Yeah, you just feel all. But it's like good sometimes.
I wouldn't know. I've never tried to speedball before. I wouldn't want to, really. I
do my own version of that, or the weed, and then the coffee.
You think rich people are going around doing speedballs?
Yeah, some are. I'm sure some are. Some are.
Like I would.
Also, I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what we're calling it.
Speed bag.
That's this thing.
Yeah.
That's speed bag.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as punch sack.
2 meanings. Punch sack?
Yeah. What does it look like?
A sack?
We'll put a picture on the screen of a punch sack.
It's a sack.
Are you allowed to kick the punch sack?
I mean,
or lick the punch sack?
No, you're not allowed to lick it. I mean, I think you could kick it.
Kick the punch sack sounds like a cool band name.
Well, whether or not you can kick it, it's probably up to the fact that if you get your leg high enough,
Oh, so it's about flexibility. If you can kick the punch sack, you basically, because the legs are always stronger than the arms, right? So you can really get a good.
For sure.
You can really get a good fucking clobber on that thing.
Yeah, but it's so high up, you wouldn't be able to sit down and do it. You'd have to do a standing.
What if you had friends hold, just fucking hold? You think you could?
Well, that seems like a lot of work just to hit a goddamn.
What if you
bag.
tilted the machine down to your level and had your friends hold it while you laid on the ground like this and just kicked it like that?
Well, then you could probably kick the speed bag. Yeah, I think.
Kick the punch sack is what we're calling it.
That's that's not the name of it.
Speed bag? Well, that's the name of the episode, probably. So it's got to be something fun. Why would people watch stuff with fun titles?
You gotta.
And the picture in the background will be probably a punch sack or some,
So that's your new game, Kick the Punch Sack?
Well, we were given the ability to test different thumbnails. So I might play the game Kick the Punch Sack and try one with Kick the Punch Sack and try one with a different one, try one with a different one.
I'm going to kick your punch sack here in a second.
So how did we get on talking about a punch sack, Nick?
Fuck, I don't...
Speed bag? Speed pitch? When was the last time you played speed pitch, dude?
Speed pitch? Ball? The fuck? You mean pitching? In
to
baseball? See
how fast you can throw.
Oh, shit. Last time I was at a Clippers game, probably.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I remember. Is that the only place to do it now?
I don't know where else you would. Yeah, I don't think there's many carnivals. Probably.
I don't see it. I mean, I guess
there's always a booth.
That's a super. You just need a speed gun.
Yeah,
you can do that.
And an inflatable that's gets the kids really excited.
You could have just a hoodie balled up. And just throw it at the hoodie.
You could.
Technically, you got the speed gun. That's all you really need.
But I don't think kids are the most accurate. So you'd probably lose a lot of balls if you're doing that.
Well, you just got a piece of paper pinned to the hoodie, so it's really. Oh, give me a sec, kids. I got to go fix that. Pretty much.
You think the kids are gonna?
Pretty much after every throw, you got to go. You're
just gonna lose the ball. It's gonna fly away.
Yeah. Well, you don't have. This isn't an expensive operation.
Kids are gonna try to throw it that way, and it's gonna go.
You're basically trying to sneak in this carnival game unsanctioned in this tiny little alley, basically outside of the carnival, but the kids think it's inside.
Well, in that case,
you're tricking them.
You would need to get a tarp then to hang behind it.
Behind it.
Behind the hoodie.
So you have almost a facade.
So it's a backstop.
You're tricking people. That
you need a backstop. Building. Yeah, but kind of. But it still works. It works though.
They're like, "Is this a building?"
And you're like, "Shut up, dumb kid. You don't know."
You don't just say yes or no. You say, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Get out of my car.
Hand me money. And and then throw your ball and get out of here, kid.
Fucking hit him. Why is this guy doing this? Go get the.
This is my speed pitch. You're in my house now. You know.
Man, dude.
Just at a carnival.
There's no way you make a lot of money doing that.
No, not a chance. There's not a chance.
Like
no.
I was
like, how much does it even cost to? Is it like $2 or something?
How much does a fucking speed gun from Amazon cost?
I can't believe. I wouldn't think that they're that
$30
expensive these days. Yeah,
25.
We have the
probably.
technology.
Yeah.
Like,
a speed gun. I mean, we looked up, or I looked up personally, how much bulletproof vests were. We found out you can get one for $300 that can stop some handgun bullets. So, you know, if you guys are out there in the market, you know, just give that a Google. I don't know if you'll get put on a list for it, but you might. But, you know, might be worth the shot.
they're actually like slightly more expensive than I thought.
$65.
$80. I mean, there's a $61 one.
Yeah,
but
that's
this
the one
that
you
specifically has like a picture of a guy throwing a baseball is $80.
So you can believe that one.
Yeah, that one's like legit.
That's the legit one.
Yeah,
$80. $80 for a speed pitch.
And there's some that's like 200, 100.
You charge kids $5 a pop. That seems expensive.
You get 2 throws.
That seems like not a lot.
You get 3 throws.
$5, 5 throws.
4 throws.
4 throws.
$5 for 4 throws.
4 throws.
$10 you get 10
How many balls can you possibly have? You've
just a bucket of balls.
You don't have a bucket of balls.
Oh, yeah, I've got a bucket of balls. I would always have a bucket.
You spent all of your money on the
You think I only have $80?
Nick, this is like what was it called?
Carnival scam.
Well, yes, but what was it called in elementary school when we all did the fake city?
Oh, J.A. Biztown? Like
Is
where
that
you had
what
to
it's
work
called?
where you were like bussed there and had to work a job, basically.
Oh, dude, that was the shit. That's like owning
so
trying
good.
to own your own business and shit.
I don't even remember that.
Well, it's just like some people worked at like the fire department. Some people worked at the post office. Some people.
Yeah, I was like food and beverage guy, but I don't even remember what
dude,
I did.
You knew,
like just like getting snacks probably.
Wait, what did you call it? J.A.
Biztown.
J.A. Biztown. How do you remember that? That sounds so crazy.
I don't even remember doing it though.
I don't even know what made me think of that. What the hell were we just talking about? I just completely lost my train of thought. Fucking talking about what, for some reason
speed pitch, Alex.
Yeah, for some reason I thought of Circuit City, and I was like, that's not it at all.
No,
that's not it.
So you went from Circuit City to J.A. Biztown somehow when we were talking
J.A.
about
Biztown. That sounds like a scam if I ever heard one, dude.
It definitely is. Like, there's no way they're not making money.
But basically, I'm just presenting you a scenario like that where it's like you have $100 to spend. You spent 80 of it on this speed gun, so you have $20 left. How much does a bucket of balls cost, do you think?
Well, I would swipe a plastic bucket probably from Home
Because how much
Depot
is a
or something.
tarp?
Oh,
because you have to consider all your
That's
costs
probably
here.
like,
So you're trying to scam your
$16.
way in to make money out of this $100.
all right. So you get $16 for like a decent sized tarp, I guess.
$16 for they're that expensive? I guess
They're probably more expensive. I'm thinking of like a cheap tarp, I would imagine.
So you have $4 left to spend, is what
just
you're saying?
getting baseballs, and then I would steal a bucket from somewhere.
Okay, so you can probably get a baseball for $1, right?
I mean, they probably sell like a little like 3-pack for like $4.
All right, we can say that
if I would guess,
because that's the rest of your money. So.
Yeah, and then you can charge.
You have 3 baseballs,
a
bucket that you're
gonna
sitting on.
Fill up with balls eventually because you're gonna charge kids $5 for some throws.
Okay. So you're okay. You've zeroed out. You spent your $100.
Oh, gone.
You have your speed gun, your 3 baseballs. You have your bucket.
Yeah.
You have a tarp.
Yes.
What are the kids throwing at?
The tarp, like the hoodie, the balled up hoodie that I already have.
Okay, so you're just taking a hoodie that you have, balling it up.
That's the target.
You're shoving it in a corner.
I'm not in a corner. I'm probably like in the middle of the tarp somewhere, like maybe like rest it on like a stool or something that I could.
So you just have like a chair that you borrowed.
Yeah, you're like, kids,
you stole it.
I found it.
You have no more money at this point.
I repurposed it. Yeah.
All right.
I just found it. Don't worry about it. They got chairs everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So the kids are just trying to like hit the hoodie off the stool. Is that what's happening?
Yeah, that's
here?
the goal. Just
I thought it was just
throwing it as hard as they can.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the target.
It's just a target. Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't threw it far as
Sure.
fuck away from my goddamn tarp, so I've got to chase it down.
Right. It's all to keep it contained. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, you got to be clean with it. You've always got to be clean with it.
Okay, and the kids, they're having fun.
Yeah, they're always having fun.
They are.
Everybody's laughing. We're
How
all
are
having
you
a good
gauging
time.
the fun?
You're at a
There's-
carnival.
Are they? Well, you're not. You're like right outside.
I'm like on the side. No, I'm in the carnival already because you can like sneak all this in the tarp probably.
Okay.
And Noah's it's like
So
carnival.
you just found
like I'm maintenance.
an unmanned booth who people have.
Well, not a booth. It's just like an open area.
Okay.
You know, like a nice little space, probably
Like
with
where
a
people-
tree.
like are probably
that you could
walking-
hang the tarp from.
People are probably like walking through.
Yeah, yeah. Like obviously in the darker side,
Yeah.
to where it's not like nearly
They're
as
like,
noticeable.
is this still the
yeah.
carnival?
Like, are you closed?
And you're like, hey,
like,
come on. You want to throw a ball?
Yeah, I got 3 baseballs here for you.
3 baseball. But you said I get 4 throws.
Yep, you do. I gotta go pick them up.
Well, we've discovered problem number 1.
Well, that's only until after the first day, because you'll
How
at
about-
least get 1 kid, right? That's $5. You can buy more baseballs.
All right.
Boom, baby.
So you're not going to reinvest in the setup at all.
Well, you need to have more
getting
than
more
just 3
baseballs.
goddamn balls, bro. You know how
Technically-
embarrassing it would be after every time. Like,
I mean, you can
get
make
5.
work with 3, right? I mean, you got to go a full day with these 3 balls.
Yeah, just to
you
get
can't
the real
leave
shame.
after you get 1 kid to go buy more balls.
And there's no way that you have all 3 at the end of this day.
You're like, one kid visits you, you take his money. You're like, all right, we're close. You're like,
all right, we're shutting down
wait,
now.
you can throw. Hold on, you can throw your 3 balls or 4 balls. You know, he
However
misses,
many.
obviously. You got to retrieve. And
Yeah.
Let him throw 1 more.
Pick up all 3, hand him 1.
And
Yeah.
then he throws it. You got to go retrieve that one.
And then you have to check the speed after every one, because you know that's the whole point of
So
this.
you're like smoking a cigarette, but you're
Yeah.
like forgetting to do it.
A cigarette in
so
one
you're
hand,
like making,
speed gun in the
you're like
other.
making it up half the time. You're like, yeah, 80
70
miles per hour. Dude, you're throwing some heat.
Dude,
dog.
you got fire. I think my goddamn hands
You're
caught
just
on
ripping
fire.
the cig. Just
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Hey,
All right, that's
we're
off.
actually closed for the day. Now I gotta go to Dick's Sporting Goods real quick.
Yeah,
and
just
get more
more like
baseballs.
unrelated
Oh.
upgrades, baby.
So no, you can't do that. You would have to do a full day.
Yeah, after the
So-
first day. Or child, I guess. You'd be like, hang
So,
on, we're shut down. And then
Do you have
go
a way
buy
that
more.
you would entice these kids to your tarp ball throwing arena? Because you're
Yeah,
standing
like,
there
juggle
wearing,
the baseballs, the 3.
We'll say you're wearing this, just juggling your balls with a cigarette hanging out of your mouth, because
That'd get
obviously
their
you do.
attention.
You know,
Juggle the cigarette, too. Throw that
You're
in
just
the
like-
mix.
hey kids, you know, doing your juggling.
Yeah,
You guys want to throw some balls?
like I got a speed going over here.
You guys go hit the punch sack already? You ready to throw
I don't
some
think
balls?
I would say that to a child.
Ready to throw some balls, bro?
I got balls over here.
You know what I'm talking about. You do one of those, like the weird uncle. This guy knows what I'm saying.
The weirdo.
This one gets me.
He gets it.
This one gets me, right? Yeah, give me
You
some.
just like nervously.
Yeah, the kid's like, oh, I guess me. Yeah. You never want to be that kid with the weird guy connects with.
No.
You're like, oh, can you connect with like my brother or
Anyone-
something?
Ah, you suck.
Like, nah, not me, Nick though. Like,
Mm.
do the thing with him. Do like
Nah,
the yeah.
Nah,
like,
dude,
do
you're the
that.
older child. Everyone loves you.
Nah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Because I'm like the screw up. You're the one that they get right because they
No, you're the
They
the,
figured it
the
all
cream
out.
of the crop, dude. You got fresh parents before they were beaten down by raising a baby
fresh
like
parents. Get them while they don't know what they're doing.
you. Yeah.
Get them inexperienced, young.
And then wait until they're lower and then have another.
goddamn morons
Nah, they're smart, dude.
selling their Amazon stock, leaving us squalor. We
All
know-
because of that
we
Amazon
know what
stock.
you've done. Well, that yeah.
just that.
It's it could have been something. Who knows? I don't know how much it was.
Nope.
But they know.
Maybe it was only like 1 share. You don't know.
Man, if it was only 1 share and we talk about it like it's a fucking thing that could have changed lives, it's like shut the hell up about it. Then if it was 1 share,
Yeah, it could be though.
get over it if it was 1
Could
share.
be them. That'd be a Jeff move to do.
Yeah. Well, Pep had like
It's like I had
Bitcoin.
79 cents in interest. God damn it. He never lets go
Well, he
for
would
like
literally-
30 years.
He would do mail-in rebates for
I
like
know.
$1 or 50 cents.
He would do it for less than the stamps cost. And he would have to do it in like groups so it would be worth it. Like, bro, are you kidding me with this shit? You're not that poor.
No, you're not.
Like, what the fuck?
Why do you act like you are? Why do you feel like You're not furthering yourself by doing this like demeaning shit. And now he's completely steered a different direction. We're just talking about our dad again.
Just wasting
That's
so
the way
much
it is.
time. Like literally a 16-cent rebate one time I saw. Like a mail in 16. A stamp was like 25 cents. Like, bro, are you? No.
Just give him a look like, are you fucking crazy, dude? Are you out of your goddamn mind?
He saved $23 that year.
And you know what he did with it? He donated it to God.
No, he got scratch offs probably. Like lost.
Yeah, that's more of our old dad. Yeah, because he's become a changed man of God now.
Yeah,
He's
V2.
left us. He's left his hell kids. He can finally connect with God.
He can
again.
actually be happy for once.
Actually, finally be happy.
Good for him.
This is how I feel about that. That's my exact emotion. Right back at you, bud. You know what I'm saying? Right back at you. Just, well, the thing is,
that's why he has to send us money on our birthday to call. You know.
Well, that's the only way to get contact from you, first of all.
Yeah, I will not. Unless, like, you call him on Christmas or whatever, we're out doing a family thing.
Accidentally.
We have to. Like, bruh. And he's like,
Pull
oh,
up a
Nick,
butt
it's been
dial.
a while. Like, yeah.
It sure has.
Not long enough.
On purpose. With good reason.
Talk
It's
to
been a
me in
while.
like 20 more years, dude.
Well, it's like, you can try all you want, guy, but it's like, what's happened has happened, and
he had his chance
we can
and he
move on.
failed.
Yeah. There's a lot of parents out there like that who've had their chance failed, and some of them move on. Some of them
change.
Some. It's you usually don't have to ask them to change. They usually just do it for the interest of the relationship.
Some change in a very strange way.
Yeah, a way that's to the antithesis of the actual desired outcome. It's kind of interesting, actually, how it can steer so far.
It's fascinating.
Yeah,
the human mind is crazy.
But back to your fund here, Nick. How many kids would you need to break even here?
Well, if you're saying $5 for 4 throws, like
it's 20 kids that you need to get through.
Yeah, but do
$5
you think you could like upsell a kid for like $10 for 8 throws or $10 for 10 throws? And you get some people that do that. They're like, I could do 10.
You got some parents that are like, fuck. All right,
I only have a 10. I'm like, I don't have change.
And then he sees you get like $2 and you just completely ignore him. Like, you're like, oh, I didn't actually get change. I don't have change for you, sir. And
Next,
he's just like standing there, just looking at you, just like not moving.
Well, what's he gonna do?
He sees you. Yeah, right.
You
just keep ignoring.
I just keep moving. Yeah, just keep it moving.
Hey guys, come on over. He
sits there for like 20
feel
minutes,
him just like looking at you.
Oh yeah, I would always feel him. Yeah, just keep it moving.
Hey guys, you're like,
who's next, buddy?
You're like, oh, 1 second, sir.
I'll be right with you.
Come on, guys. Sir, I'll be with you.
Could you just stand right in front of him? All right, come on.
Yeah, all right, you guys. You can actually form the line over here. Let's form the line.
Yeah, we
this
gotta
way.
zigzag it, people.
Sir, can you actually scoot back, please? Yeah, you're
I
actually
need room
in the
for
way.
the paying customers.
You're in the way of the new line, sir. Thank you. Yeah.
But I would never have change,
No. But after you get through the kids, so what's the first thing you buy now? How do you upgrade the business?
How much do you think you would have after the first day? Like, do you think you would do $100?
A busy day at the carnival. I mean, you might have a kid.
Let's say it's like a Friday. Yeah, first weekend Friday
in an
in
hour.
the summer.
You get like 7 kids coming up to you in an hour.
How many hours do you think you would do? Like 4?
Out of the carnival? Well, let's see.
Before you get caught and kicked out.
They probably start early. Yeah. Well,
you'd have to go later
no.
on. You couldn't go in the morning.
Yeah, you go the whole time. Well, you don't get caught, let's say, but you don't start at the beginning. You start at because they start at 9-ish, we'll say. You get there at 10 or 11, and you stay till 6. So you're there for 7 hours. You're there for 6 or 7 hours. just doing the ball game. You know, you're basically just chain smoking cigarettes the whole time.
Oh yeah, dude, you gotta have like a
Staying
baggie
alive.
of them, like a sandwich bag full of them. You just keep
Kids
in your
just see
pouch.
you. Oh, has he got candy? And it's like,
Yeah, it's candy.
You just like tumbling out with cigarettes, just like
Just
so
the
many.
tobacco just sliding out of the bag.
You're like,
Give me some of that. Put that on top.
Top that off.
Just throw the butt in a kid's face.
So you wouldn't get prizes or anything? Like
There's no prizes for speed pitch. There never is.
You're just like, oh, good job.
Nice throw.
There's the number.
Champ. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Basically.
Wow.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
That's the worst game ever.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't get any repeat business then?
No, not a
prizes?
chance. There's no way. I would never do a speed pitch again.
So you could only do that one day of work probably then.
Well, no, you'd be different kids, I think.
That's true, actually.
I mean, it would be some of the same, but you would have like a generally new crowd.
So yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do that. You would get a fresh group of kids to swindle. Yeah.
You got man's
It's all
got to
about
eat.
swindling kids out of their hard-earned dollars.
Well, it's not their money.
Most of the time, it's not. No, until they reach the age where they can slave themselves out for
So it's like
minimum wage.
It's a life lesson. I'm teaching. I'm a life teacher. That's what I do.
Get one of the worst jobs you can have and do it because it will build your character. And I mean, to be fair, it's true, but it's not good. You know, it's not fun.
It's not fun.
No. Well, you still
not
work,
even doing
you
it.
still work in the kitchen. But
Kitchen's fine.
I'm talking about. I mean,
speed pitch. No.
I'm talking about just working fast food. Just I wouldn't want to do that anymore. They want McDonald's.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah, no, well, that's no. Your kitchen's probably less toxic than the McDonald's backline kitchen.
Yes, it is not at all.
I think I would have rather worked the speed pitch at the carnival than do that.
That sounds horrible.
Then do McDonald's is what I'm saying. Not what I'm doing now, but
yeah.
I didn't have the business acumen.
I wouldn't want to even work at McDonald's, but having shitty coworkers, never.
Well, the coworkers are always the only good part about a job like that. You know,
any job really.
Yeah,
anything I have to do.
Yeah,
like
this job sucks ass. And there's people that also have to do this job that sucks ass, and they also know that it sucks ass. Oh, we're friends immediately.
It's a lot better than not. You know.
I mean, it gets you through the shift, dude. That's all that matters, truly. I mean, I don't work with it. I don't have any coworkers anymore, you know, so I don't see anyone.
Nope.
I used to hang out with my coworkers, but you know, you move away from people that you no longer work with. The friendships aren't there anymore for some reason. Strangely enough, the work is what binded the relationship there.
That sounds accurate. Yeah. Yeah.
So how's an adult supposed to make friends, man? I gotta find people that like live within 100 meters of me, and be like, "Hey, are you cool?
Go around knocking on doors.
Are you cool? Yeah. Hey, are you a friendly person? Or just
I would
chill?
slam the door in that person's face if they came up asking me that.
I'm just like jacking, just like pantsless,
just naked, just nothing on.
Hey, are you looking for like a friend?
I mean, it might work. You know,
work for like Craigslist guys. They think that in their mind, this is exactly what she wants to see.
Yeah, that's what they want.
She wants to see me just at her door, unexpected, naked.
It's a surprise.
Pounding myself.
Here's my penis.
Girls love surprises, as far as I know.
Especially like that.
Yeah. And those guys, no chicks.
Dude, they get chicks.
They get chicks, and they know chicks.
They know before the women even know themselves.
It's weird. It's like they've looked them up online or on Google beforehand.
They probably did. They did. Yeah, they know it.
Wow, how did you know what our favorite song's the same and our dogs have the same name?
Coincidence,
baby.
Yeah. Don't even worry, you pretty little head about it.
You just keep your mouth shut.
It's just like
I was thinking
it's God saying,
yeah, it just this lightning makes it sound more sinister than it is. You know,
nah, sinister.
Yeah, there's nothing scary about this. You know?
There's no one's afraid. Yeah. Why would you be afraid?
The context in that scene is hilarious because he is really just trying to make a move.
Yeah.
But everything about the scene is scary.
Yeah, I mean, he is. To be fair, he is a scary man.
Yeah, but in his mind, he's like, man, I'm gonna get this now.
Yeah, he's like, he's finessing over here. He's really cooking.
He's like, let's go, girl. What you doing? but in reality, it's not what anyone sees.
It's a horrified young lady.
No, I always just hear Sunny playing in your room, and I can just picture the episode because I've seen it so many times, and I get some amusement from that because I always just imagine the scene. And then
Alex, don't watch the show in your imagination.
Like I'm just literally watching it in my head, but I'm listening to it.
Just see it, all the synapses.
Yeah. Like, this is the therapist episode. This is funny. I'm like, oh, Frank's about to say some dumb shit. Yeah. That little bit was from Good Will Hunting. Yeah.
You ever seen a frog kid?
A frog kid. Well, I like that they expanded upon that and like actually made that a thing with like just being frank and like there's like a lore to that because it was just a random fucking thing. I think.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. They don't. they like, only talk about donkey brains.
Yeah, and they're like, Danny is really just going with this. Like we should expand this.
Well, they just want to see what they get him to do.
Yeah. To be fair, that's what anyone rational would do.
Yeah.
If you have Danny DeVito on your fucking cast, and he's a willing and enthusiastic,
super
contributing member.
Yeah.
Very into it. You want to give him things that let him go crazy,
like that beer regurgitation scene when he's walking down the street volcanoing it onto himself. Just
how long have you been there?
He's just actually puking it up.
I mean, dedication.
It's
a
crazy.
man who knows the craft and who knows his character better than anybody. You know, who else do you know that would do that? That would just sit there vomiting in his own mouth, just into just like that on camera.
Well,
and like you would laugh and think it's funny. Like, that's the thing.
I don't think I would ever find it funny in real life.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Do you need to go to the hospital?"
I'm talking about on screen. Yeah.
Oh, I will. You know.
Well, like the first time I saw that, I'm like, "Is he just like gurgling the beer and it's just foaming up?" I didn't know what it was, but yeah, no, he is. Yeah,
he's making it work.
Yeah, gross. Yeah, but you know it's a great show. 10 out of 10. You know, one of the best. That's why everything that we have in our show is Sunny themed. At least that's why I do it. I made
because of Always Sunny.
I made a little outro video. Yeah, I told you about the song. I couldn't mouth it to you correctly because you couldn't remember what it was. But I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you after this. You know, you'll see it if you watch our shorts. It's at the very end. In the last, it's like please subscribe, like, comment, all that. I made little animated blocks that tell you what you should do.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, but do that. Also, by the way, this is the Brother podcast with Alex and Nick Urbanski, and this is episode 14, I believe. So, yeah, I know it's been about 45 minutes or so, but
cut and paste that in the beginning.
No, better late than never, you know. And if you've listened this far, you might find it amusing. If you don't know who we are, you've gotten some information. If you do know who we are, you're like, they waited till 45 minutes in. These boys are silly.
We got the episode at the beginning, the episode number.
Yeah. Well, you got it right last time, which shocked me because I had no idea what episode it was. And you just spat it out like episode 13. And I'm just, whoa, is that right? I had to check, and it was.
It's crazy.
Tell me, call me fucking shocked.
It's like magic, dude. Just came to me.
Did you know this is 14?
I mean, that's what you said at the beginning.
Well, that's yeah, but you weren't sure of yourself. Like you were
14.
Like you were last time, at least. You were
14.
You're like 13.
Right. Yeah,
that's what it is. This time you're like, what is it?
Like it's 14.
What's the episode?
It's probably 14. Maybe it's 15.
You've had an interesting week at work, haven't you?
I mean, yeah.
What started this? Like, was there was plans to renovate your building? Well,
they did
right?
that last week, which is why we were closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
What were they renovating? Just adding
the floors. They were
new floors.
Yeah, they're filling the holes in the floor and
There's
everywhere.
holes in the floor?
Not anymore.
Oh, good. Well, that's good.
This is a fucking pain in the ass.
So you had to do it?
No, we were closed for it. We were off.
Well, you kept going in for some reason.
Yeah, that was after. That
These
was
people
this
have
weekend.
no idea what's going on, by the way.
Yeah, no, I haven't gotten to explain it yet.
Right. So what started this all?
Well, we were renovating.
Okay.
After we were open for
Nick's Mexican restaurant
2 days
is doing renovations, so they had to close down to do this.
Yeah, we were closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so they could do the floors. Thursday we got everything opened. Friday the opener. It was her first time. What?
Talk into the mic. Yeah, like that.
The opener. It was her first time opening. So
oh, great.
We don't know exactly what happened, but probably what happened was she turned the burners all the way on the high setting and walked away, forgot about it, and it caught the grill and the back of the grill on fire. And they didn't
the burners
put it
caught
out.
the grill on fire?
Yeah, the burners are what create the fire. Which
I'm
heats
imagining
the grill.
burners and then like a grill flat top separately.
Well, we do have that, but the flat top has burners under it.
So you're talking about just the flat top itself, those burners attached
Yeah,
to
the
that.
burners were unrelated. The stovetop burners are unrelated. The burners underneath of the grill.
So she just turned that on and walked away.
Uh-huh.
And so it just
And it
blew up.
definitely starts as like a little fire that no one put out for a while before it catches fire, because that's kind of how fires work.
You think they noticed and just didn't think about it? Or
Well, the dishwasher definitely noticed because she was doing chips right next to the grill, so there's no way you don't see a little fire in the back.
She just was just
ignoring it, basically, I guess. I don't know. And then until it like exploded, and then she started just shrieking fire. That's what I heard.
all right. So that puts a damper on things.
Yeah, everything that we had prepped for Thursday got filled with water, basically, that was on the line.
Oh, good.
So we had to throw all that away.
So just a lot, very expensive.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
So there's a very crucial business days.
Yeah.
And you're open back up?
I have to work at noon tomorrow, so probably.
It's Wednesday? But you
I think they're open today. They were supposed to be able to open today.
You have to work on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Because totally unrelated, one of the morning cooks broke her foot during the renovations. Like, she wasn't doing the renovations. It was just while they were going on. She was like at a lake or some shit.
Work,
yeah.
Broke her foot.
Yeah. So I'm covering for her, and then the other cook that works is out of town, so I got to fill in for them.
Dude, why can't you break your foot?
I know, right? I'd be trying to like injure myself. Like I have to take the time off. You know, I can't come in. Sorry, guys.
Well, you don't get any PTO or anything there.
Fuck
right?
no.
That sucks. No sick days or anything?
Well, you could take the days, but they're not going to be paid.
That's what a sick day is.
Yeah, I mean, you can have a day to be sick.
Is not the same thing as a sick day. Sick days you get paid as if you were going to work.
No, never.
That's such a bummer.
Well, no restaurant does that. Like, that's how they fist you.
That's true.
They got to make their money, you know.
And also, servers get paid nothing.
Yeah,
no, they have to make it all on tips.
Jack shit.
That sucked. You make like literally $2 an hour as a server.
Yeah,
which I don't even know how that's
work,
legal.
Like Friday and Saturdays, they make good money.
Well, yeah, because you get just. I mean, you make good money, but in retrospect, it's like paying for all the other shifts that have sucked. You know.
Yeah,
yeah,
basically.
Which I mean, I hate that industry. It sucked. Well, at least the serving aspect of it.
That's like the whole job.
I did. Well, you don't serve. You just
never.
cook. You know, I didn't even serve myself. I hosted and did dishwasher. Dishwasher was fine, but hosting sucked. Being the guy that people see, and they have questions, and you're like, "Oh, man, I actually don't know anything because I'm not a server. So I'm actually going to sit you down, and then you can ask this question to the server. Thank you." That was
fun.
What my job was a lot. Oh, what are the specials? I have no idea, but the server will have this for you. So just hold on to that question and ask him or her when she shows up. You know, and you leave immediately so they can't follow up. You just like, and that is the end of the conversation. Thank you. Turn around. Goodbye.
That's hospitality right there. Gotta love being a host.
I didn't do that job for very long.
You?
Yeah. I was... Well, because then I do the Lancaster Festival, dude, and I lost the job. Because that's what happened for me. Yeah, dude.
Many jobs.
Yep.
Sacrificed.
If you just watch the job episode. It's one of our first episodes. You'll learn all about both of our career lives. Mine is much more extensive than Nick's, but that's due to my trials and tribulations of working a career in entertainment, is what I'll say. In actuality, I was just working a festival, if you haven't seen the episode, and it required me to literally be there at the festival for like a month at a time, and no job would allow me to take that month off, usually, until I worked at the pizza shop, Avalanche Pizza. And they were like, yeah, dude, let us know when you're back and you can start back up. And I'm like, my dudes.
They could probably always use delivery.
I shed a tear, dude. I was like,
Avalanche Pizza is so good.
Yeah. I just love them for the tasty pizza. So I guess two things. And the fact that I could just leave whenever I wanted and come back and start working. And they're just like, yeah, we know that you'll do the job. Yeah, you start working. Cool.
I mean, yeah, it's convenient as hell.
Dude, the freedom of the road is the best. That was one of the best jobs, pizza delivery. You don't make any money, obviously. I think it's like you end up making like $15 an hour, like with tips and everything. It's just not good, you know. But you don't do it for that. You do it for the freedom of the open road, you know, and the fact that you're missing out on every party and every get together and every, you know, friend junction because you have to pay rent, you know.
Well, yeah, it's expensive to be poor.
Yeah, it is.
People that are partying have funds.
They're either ignoring the debt. Or yes, the fund. They have the funds. But it's not their funds, but they have
the funds.
A supplier.
They have the funds, which is the important thing.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I will never understand that life, but I will always think of it in a mystery. You know, where it's like
that would be cool.
Because I mean, at least at the time, those kids have the perception that it's their money, and they did something in some way to earn it. So they have some sort of sense of superiority because of that, even though it's all their parents' work for the most part.
Well, it's because they have more.
They end up having more due to their parents, yes.
Yeah. I bet that feels pretty good. And like, you're way bigger than the guy delivering.
It makes sense why they're all dickheads.
Yes.
Very
confident. absolutely. Yeah.
Because you would be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
yeah,
everything's been so easy.
Yeah.
Life's a fucking joke. You know?
That'd be amazing.
Having that outlook, man. Such a cockhead. I want to smack myself.
Like I've got
me saying that fucking shit.
Diamond watch, diamond necklace, you know, just chilling in my sports car.
Well, I was literally watching a thing. A guy talk trash about Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan, like on his podcast, was saying like, "Dude, money is just fun coupons, dude. Money is just fun coupons. If you think of it any other way, it's just going to hold you back." And I'm like, that's the chantings of a delusion of a man who doesn't understand what the fuck what is actually going on with people.
It is fun to eat. It is fun to have drinks like water.
Yeah.
You know, that's fun.
Yeah. But getting that is much easier or much, you know, easier said than done for someone like him, right?
Yeah.
For someone who has already amassed such an incredible amount of wealth and can just literally money isn't even a thought to him. Should he even be allowed to speak about that? It doesn't really make sense, right?
Well, he could say anything you want. This is America.
His understanding is just so far from reality.
The issue is that people believe it. That's the thing.
Like, money is fun coupons, dude. It is. If you believe it's anything other than a way for you to survive, you're a fucking idiot.
It's a fiat system. It's not even real.
Capitalism, dude. We literally just add on trillions and trillions of dollars of debt. Dude, we fucking talk about and just toot the fucking, oh, dude, pay off all your debts and fucking keep your debts low, manage your expenses. And we fucking, as United States, we just literally add to our debt every single year.
That's the country's debt.
Holy fuck, are they fucking retarded? Literal fucking morons.
Yeah, they can just make more though. Make more money. Like literally.
And that has its own problems. It's like, dude, figure it out. If you're in charge, get someone else. If you literally don't know what you're doing, clearly.
Well,
get someone else in charge. You're literally making it worse. Get the fuck out of the way. Let someone better do it. You suck at this. Whoever's in charge doing this stuff, they suck at it. Why are we adding trillions and trillions and trillions onto a debt instead of paying it back? It doesn't make any sense. What do you think's going to happen other than fucking the collapse of the fucking country? What else would happen?
Nothing.
Literally nothing. They're literally just, it won't happen yet. It won't happen yet until it fucking does, dude.
How are they going to collect the debt on the U.S. government? Anyone?
Is that their mindset?
I would imagine.
They're just like,
yeah.
How are they going to collect this debt?
Yes. And what country
That's like
is?
such a thug mentality. I guess that is America.
America
is
capitalism.
the thug country.
Yeah. Like if America goes under, the other countries are the ones that had the issue. So.
Well, we've all been told that. It's true. It's true.
And it's accurate too. So. I mean, like they are fucked.
Hey, the metric system. You know what I'm saying? It's enough said. You know.
Like if that's kind of America's way. If we're fucked, you're fucked. You know.
We changed the steering to be on the other side because that's what we want.
That's the right way.
According to that, yeah.
That's the correct way.
It's correct. It's technically not the right way because it's on the left, but it's the correct way. You know, right, Nick?
Well, we drive on the right side
of the road. I'm saying on the car.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's just fun. That's just like
we just mix it all up. We're like, let's switch it.
We just kind of like take an eraser to the whiteboard, and then we're just gonna start.
This is original.
Yeah, this is how it should be done.
Is that how America was founded, dude?
Basically,
us thinking that we had this original idea, but in fact, it was just taking ideas from people that have already established something that had worked, and obviously in some way it worked at least, and we thought that it was going to work in a different way for us for a longer period of time.
Kind of.
Wow. I hate America.
That's just countries. It's all countries, dude. Like, good luck. That's true.
But we live here, and therefore, this is the place that I hate. You know, the grass is always greener, and it is. You know,
where is it greener?
Man, that's the question. Amsterdam, maybe. It's probably a little greener over there.
Sure.
You know, the people are a little greener. If you know what I'm saying.
Don't they have like coffee shops, but instead of coffee, it's weed?
Yeah,
that'd be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It's like a hookah bar, except a coffee and weed bar. And that sounds like my kind of morning. You know what I'm saying? That's what we call a callback.
One day.
It's the beginning of the episode. Talking about my poor man's people. Give me some weed and some coffee, baby. That's the way to start my morning. Man, I should live in Amsterdam. I would go to a weed coffee thing every morning. Every morning.
That'd probably be expensive as fuck.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in Amsterdam? Oh, man. I can't even imagine how expensive that would be.
Yeah. It's like...
But, dude, money is just fun coupons.
No.
We're doing it wrong. Let's just get as big of a bank loan as we can and buy gasoline. And then we take that gasoline and...
we hide it for months.
We hide it. We don't go door to door and sell.
Not until the prices surge.
Oh, we have to hold it for months and months. But what if they go down?
Then just buy more. Buy more gasoline.
Where are we going to store all of our stocks of gasoline?
In the gasoline warehouse.
Does gasoline go bad?
Probably, especially if you're keeping it in a fucking plastic trash can.
So what if we just have a giant vat that we just keep adding it to?
Like a brewery, but instead of beer, it's gasoline.
So it kind of would never go bad if you stir it up.
Like an endless soup?
Yeah. It just gets kind of like, it marinates more, you know?
Well, then we probably wouldn't have like a door-to-door business model for that, you know? It'd probably
It would be like
you come to us. We're the gas station now, but only until this runs out.
Only until our small supply runs out. Just buying like 2-gallon jugs at a time.
Just sloshing it everywhere.
I need 12 gallons,
Cigarette
sir.
hanging out of my mouth.
This took us 2 years to make this 12 gallons. You're going to take this right now, sir?
We handcrafted this in our professional brewery.
I don't give a shit. The
gas
station's too expensive.
Gas all over my hands with a lit ciggy in my mouth.
Julian, he's got a lit cigarette.
Just puffing on it. Like, give me your fucking tank.
Are you smoking, sir?
Just relax.
Man, absolute classic, that scene. Wait, I actually had pulled up stuff, but we actually obviously don't have time to get to it. But it was like a quiz for like an Always Sunny and Trailer Park Boys. It was like 2 different quizzes, like how well do you know the show? We can do that on like a Patreon or something.
Yeah, we can do that later for sure.
Yeah, but like, I just want to see how many we can get because I like glanced over it and I'm like, because some of them suck ass. Some of these quizzes, obviously.
Trailer Park Boys I haven't seen completely in like years. That one.
Yeah. But you would know the questions
that easy?
based on what I skimmed it. Yeah, because it was like one of them was like, "What's the name of Bubbles' crazy puppet?"
Oh, were you asking for Conky?
Conky, yeah, you know it. Yeah, Nick gets it. And the Always Sunny ones are, some of them are just so stupid, or it's like too easy or too obvious. Some of them are pretty good, or you have to at least watch it a little bit to know it. It's like, what's the name of Frank's Shell Corporation?
Frank's Fluids.
Frank's Fluids.
It's a good name.
Yeah, but it's like you wouldn't really know
it's
it
2 Fs.
if you didn't watch it. Yeah, no, it's not 4, but it's just
that's for the flag.
That's a good show, guys. If you haven't watched Always Sunny for whatever fucking reason, you should go watch it.
That'd be crazy.
This is your reminder to go watch it right now. Our podcast basically exists to inform you that you should watch Sunny. You know, full of references. The humor is basically Always Sunny. At least that's what our humor is for the most part. Dry.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Banter. Everyone loves some good banter, right? We jib jab,
so.
jib jab, jib jab, jib jab.
Yeah, of course.
You better fucking choke on that mic, dude.
Yeah, I was about to try and eat it. It's looking pretty good.
God. Well, Nick and I are working, man. We both have to work in the morning, and this is like one of the earlier podcasts, which is weird because it's like 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.
Ready for bed soon.
Go to work in the AM, buddy. But we always get the podcast out because we're dedicated.
So dedicated.
23 subscribers on YouTube, baby. Make sure you hit that sub button and like and comment because it's all about the YouTube algorithm, dude. That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about, man. You got to work the algae. Just like that. That's how it gets worked.
The algae, baby. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. This has been Brother with Alex and Nick Urbanski. We'll see you next week. Peace.